My beloved audience, yes, from here the beginning of amazing era from Islamic government. But before that, like Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said in his prophetic tradition, and then there is no the prophet after him, but there are many caliphate, like in this hadith, وَسَيَكُونُ خُلَفَاءُ فَيَكْثُرُونَ. There are many caliphate after him. So, my beloved audience, now we will see about how big Islamic territory in Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam era until the last Ottoman era. Okay, for the first, the Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam era territory. Rasulullah era at the time just need about 10 years can expand until all of Arabian lands. Yes, this is short time to expand all of Jazirah Arab at the time. Not just that, afterwards there is during Khulafa ar-Rashidin era, their era extend to 6,400,000 square kilometer, including for the first like North Africa and then high hills of the Iran. So afterward, Umayyah and Abbasiyah era, their era extend to 11,100,000 square kilometer, and their expansion can we look until Andalusia at the time, and then Asia, so the last Africa. Okay, for the last, that is Utsmani era. The Islamic region underwent a huge expansion can manage at the time under Sulaiman Al-Qanuni government, that 2/3 of the world is controlled under Islamic government. So we can look how big Islam leads the world under the auspice of Caliphate. Imagine 2/3 of the world is controlled by Islam. And not just that, my beloved audience, the development and change brought by Islam were very powerful. Began from justice, progress, and then the welfare of its people.
Para hadirin sekalian, seperti yang telah disampaikan oleh Saudara Fardul mengenai luas keluasan wilayah pada peradaban Islam dahulu, bahwasanya Islam menguasai 2/3 dunia. Sekarang bagaimana dalam sektor ekonomi? Ekonomi Islam pada masa peradaban Islam dahulu. Bagaimana sih peradaban ekonomi pada masa tersebut? Apakah mensejahterakan atau malah menyengsarakan? Dalam kitab Al-Amwal yang dikarang oleh Abu Ubaid, di dalamnya banyak sekali kisah-kisah keunggulan ekonomi Islam pada peradaban terdahulu. Dari masa Khulafaur Rasyidin, kemudian dilanjut masa kekhilafan Bani Umayyah, Bani Abbasiyah, dan yang terakhir Bani Utsmaniyah, tidak dapat dipungkiri bahwa kehidupan masyarakat pada masa itu sangat sejahtera. Bagaimana kok bisa sejahtera ini? Apa sih rahasia di balik kesejahteraan ini? Apa dari sistemnya yang emang sudah bagus atau dari sisi yang lain? Di dalam kitab tersebut diceritakan bahwa pada masa Khulafaur Rasyidin, Umar bin Khattab pernah mengentaskan kemiskinan di Yaman hanya dalam waktu kurun 3 tahun. Berbanding terbalik dengan sekarang, dari Indonesia merdeka hingga sekarang, kemiskinan masih tetap ada. Bukannya malah menurun, malah makin meningkat. Pada masa kekhilafan Bani Umayyah dalam pimpinan Umar bin Abdul Aziz, di dalam kitab tersebut mengatakan bahwa tidak ada satu orang pun yang berhak menerima zakat. Pada masa kekhilafahan Bani Abbasiyah, di dalam kitab tersebut diceritakan bahwa Khalifah Harun ar-Rasyid memberikan gaji kepada para muazin, yakni sebesar 1000 dinar per tahunnya, dan kepada penghafal Quran atau pengajar Quran itu sebesar 2000 dinar per tahunnya, dan kepada para ulama atau para ilmu fikih itu mendapatkan dinar sebesar 4000 dinar per tahunnya. Nah, sekarang kita coba konversikan dinar ke dalam rupiah. 1 dinar setara dengan 4,2 gram emas. Harga emas sekarang 1 gramnya mencapai, yakni berjumlah 1.400.000 rupiah. Jadi 1 dinar sama dengan 4,25 gram emas dikalikan 1.400.000, hasilnya 5.950.000 rupiah. 5.950.000 rupiah dikalikan 1000, hasilnya 5.950.000 rupiah. 5 miliar ini gede apa gede? Gede apa gede? Kecil para bapak ibu sekalian. Kalau dibandingkan harta Baitul Mal yang berjuta-juta dinar, 1000 dinar ini kecil. Makanya masyarakat pada kala itu berbondong-bondong atau berlomba-lomba dalam kebaikan. Berbanding terbalik dengan sekarang, jangankan muazin, ulama saja tidak mendapatkan sepersen pun dari pemerintah. Intinya, Bapak Ibu sekalian, bahwa sistem yang sekarang, sistem yang dianut oleh Indonesia ini mensejahterakan atau menyengsarakan? Mensejahterakan atau menyengsarakan? Ya, buktinya sistem sekarang menyengsarakan. Buktinya Indonesia, utang Indonesia makin menumpuk sampai berjumlah 8.500-an triliun. Yang kalau dibagi ke masyarakat Indonesia berjumlah 28 juta per orangnya.
So the legal justice of Islam. Islam had managed it based on the Quran, Sunnah, Ijma and Qiyas. So it is said, when the Islam government rules this world, in the era of Caliphate or Utsmani era, the crime for the 6 centuries or 600 years had happened just for 200 cases. Let's compare it with our time. In our time, 200 cases may be for a day. No. For a year. No. But for a minute. The fact have proven in this era the crime is very easy and very much, especially in Indonesia.
But my beloved audience, not just that, Muslim world made numerous scientific advancements across number of it, including for the first, like the development in more knowledge, like the development in the chemistry, like by Jabir bin Hayyan. At the time, he is the father of modern chemistry. Yes, if you know that there are the people can find or found the handphone, PC or the other, that's from this knowledge. So there is the innovation in the medicine by figure like Avicenna or Ibn Sina, and then Ar-Razi. My beloved audience, if you know that there are many hospitals, namely Ibn Sina in Indonesia, that is for, we can look that medicine broke the development from Muslim scholar. Not just that, there is the contribution from Muslim scholar of prophetic tradition such as Bukhari, Muslim, and then Tirmidhi. So, additionally, everyday item you may not recognize that is stem from Muslim aficionment. Like this, bath soap. We can look, this is made by Muslim scholar. Not just that, when the Western countries that disposing of waste from their window, at that time Islam also introduced the toilet for the cleaning. Yes, because like in the proverb that is an-nadhafatu minal iman. So we are like a Muslim must keep the cleanness, because that the Western race now can be the cleanest of countries because Muslim also introduced the toilet at the time.